Hello again. Let's continue with some stories. And Ghana gives tax exemptions in excess of $1.2 billion every year. Much of this, analysts say, ends in the hands of some companies which do not qualify for any exemptions. They contend this could otherwise have been channeled into pro-poor sectors of the economy.
With 44% of households involved in agriculture, analysts believe tax exemptions could have helped to alleviate poverty in rural Ghana. A senior research fellow at the Institute for Fiscal Studies, Dr. Asiedu-Dartey, is of the view scrapping the tax exemption regime will be a great achievement for the NPP government.
Exemptions, and the government is saying they're going to tackle it. But these are difficult things. Since 2007, the government, President Kufuor's government, said they were going to do something serious about exemptions. No, they couldn't succeed. President Mills' government, President Mama's government. So if this government can be bold and do something serious about the exemption, it will be great.
Per Ghana's tax exemption regime, foreign companies who operate in some regions of the country enjoy a tax-free status, while others enjoy holidays for up to 10 years. The Free Zones Act 504 also provides tax holiday of up to 10 years for companies operating in areas demarcated as free zones. Agro-processing enterprises have an initial 5-year tax holiday period. Economist Leslie Mensah has stressed the need to streamline the processes involved in assessing tax incentives in order to save the country revenue.
We don't report all of the exemptions that are granted in the budget. So the budget figure underestimates the extent of the issue of tax exemptions. But there ought to be a comprehensive review so that you determine which exemptions, say, have outlived their usefulness or are not serving the purposes for which they were granted. And then you determine those that have been useful, those that have not been abused, those that would cost the economy more to remove them than to keep them and retain those. That comprehensive review ought to be done.
The need for fiscal consolidation demands fiscal sector reforms such as improved and enhanced tax administration and efficiencies, eliminating tax exemptions and improving public expenditure quality.
In other news, the Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, Professor Frimpong Boateng, has bemoaned the activities of illegal miners leading to the pollution of river bodies. Interacting with the media at a regional environmental workshop in Accra, he said government will soon desalt river bodies to improve potable water supply.
Sensitize and equip media personnel, particularly reporters and photojournalists, to support environmentally conscious development as well as use of social media and collaborative Web 2.0 tool for development.
By doing this, we will build a network, a very good network with technicians who will help to collect the best practices, and with journalists and communicators who will help to treat those information and then to disseminate it.
The Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, Professor Frimpong Boateng, regretted the challenges regarding land issues.
In almost every part of Ghana, we have the problem of land degradation through illegal mining activities. It's becoming more serious in the north, and in fact, most parts of the southern part of the country are also degraded. Not only the land, but the rivers are also polluted.
He said government has put in place measures to tackle illegal mining, popularly referred to as galamsey.
Some people, they have dredging equipment that then they mine in the rivers themselves. That is most illegal, and that has to stop. We're going to start with banning dredging of the water bodies, the rivers themselves. Then we restore the volume of the rivers so that they can carry the water that they are supposed to carry during the rainy season.
The workshop is a follow-up to an earlier one held in Lome, Togo in October last year.